Curtis, what's your blood sugar say? What's going on, everybody? You guys heard me yell to Curtis, huh? I didn't know the mic was on, so. LUP, Eric, Ayo, Z, Carl, Bearish Bull, Young Cryptic, Steve, Michael Fuentes. 296?
No, 290.
You need to be drinking water, pal. JJ, what's up? How's everyone doing today? This evening, the night, the morning? What's up, Ryan? Mad Cats, what's up? We're gonna Planet of the Apes today. Sunday fun day. What's up, Scott? Yeah, today we're gonna get into a couple of things. Talk about the moves from the weekend, and then we'll start looking at some stocks. I got some stocks that I gotta lock down. See what we gotta be playing since we got earnings this week. So maybe we'll find some decent options, plays. Who knows? Who knows? First things first. The new or the website has been updated. We have the TPO Bootcamp. July and August classes are up. And then we also have the addition is the live trade room. So if you don't want to go through the TPO Bootcamp, it'll still give you the option to join the live trade room, the CS Trade Live. It's going to be $100 a month or $1,000 for a year. So it's going to be $200 off. All right. Enough of that. Let's get to the good stuff, right? Nelson, what's up? JD, JJ, Christian. What is up? Look at this move. Had a nice little move. Let's talk about why this move happened first before we get into anything else, right? So let's pull our weekend up. First things first. Drake voice. First things first on the real list. So I actually got a nice little I've been making a nice little song for the stream. Let me open up Word real quick. See what we got going on here. I gotta find a nice beat though. Chum, what's up? So here is our weekend, right? This is the 23rd, which is, Friday at the close. And so what we see pretty much all weekend until like this massive spike, right, is we see people shorting. I'll turn the candles on. And let's do this. Let's turn our bid-ask profile on for the past 3 days. We can see. And so we see value moving up, right? Andy's, good morning. Let's go. My mind just hit the BSOD. What is this magic? Steve, are you new, Steve? If you are new, welcome. And this is called the TPO, the time price opportunity chart, where we look at market structure and we don't have to guess on indicators. We just let the market tell us what it wants to do. So see the crypto chemist, grab a red pill, or grab something to drink with, and get ready. Nelson G Money, what's up? All right, so we saw the liquidation. We saw the liquidation, right, which caused these single prints on the way up. We had a little back test, couldn't fill, pushed it up, right? Move value up. And where did we move value up to? Yeah, Steve, if you're new, just jump in, scroll down, join the Discord, introduce yourself, and we will show you the way. You got to go back pretty far, but we jumped back into this value area, our old balance area. If you guys remember our balance area from a while back, well, we got back in it for a little bit. Not for long, but for a little bit. All right, so we popped up, right? And everyone knows we are, short position here, it's liquidated, market moves up, we start to build value. As we're trading over Saturday, we start to build value going up, right? We pretty much see this nice little 45-degree angle. If we were to combine this TPO, and so this one, we see that value just shifts up, right? The VPOC is all the way up at the top. Value just shifts up the whole weekend. Reset it. And what's happening here is retail traders, this is the weekend, right? Retail traders are getting short every time. Right here, short. I mean, you guys can see it in our Discord. Even some of people using indicators are staring at the RSI or doing whatever they're doing, and they're shorting, not paying attention to market structure moving up. Right, we have our classic corner kick here, comes right down to the low of structure, gets rejected. Right, what our plan was all weekend was if we could get below this 33.7, we would start looking. And this is at Saturday morning, about like right here in the morning. If we could get below this level and really put in some downside, it's the moon phases, then we would maybe consider a short, right? If we can get below this value area, right? A safe short would have been break out of this value area. We would look for it to close some of these singles, see if we got some more short support. That didn't happen, obviously, so we never really got into any shorts. I did take 3 longs this weekend, all off the same spot for the most part, this 33.9 level, the same level that we were looking at before. But what's happening is retail traders are just getting short, right? They're getting kind of tricked into whatever they're getting tricked into. There's a lot of information out there that's telling people, okay, we're going to go short, we're going to go short, all weekend, even making videos and all this shit about how we're going down to 14K and all this nonsense, right? And so retail's getting short, retail's just short, right? But we're never getting lower. Look, as we moved up, this is the A low. As we started this session, never once did we break it. Not once, not even once we really got close to it. Never even broke out of the value area low from the first session. So if we're not breaking out of value area low from the first session, as we come down on the second session, the Sunday session, we never break anything. We have good access to the bottom. Nice little offsides play for Andy's. I'm sure he probably caught that one. It's his favorite play. And then we start to move up. And then right before the Asia Open, we start to see Asia logs onto their computers a little bit early. And what do? They just run the market up. And it's easy to do this when you have big supply, right? Or big a big size position and no supply, because all of these people shorting are retail traders like you and I that don't have this big size, right? People that aren't trading with billions of dollars, even people that are trading, with millions of dollars. Some of them are shorting here and getting their heads ripped off because they're not paying attention. That nonsense has a name. Yeah, not worth mentioning on our stream though. But it just makes sense that we get up here, right? And you see this huge short position the second time. So as it came up, we have our structure here. We have value area high here. Where does this thing pull down to? Right back to previous structure. Pops up, build some structure, back test the structure, and then goes, right? It did get a little choppy around here. Not gonna lie, this almost this had me a little bit nervous about closing my long position, just because of how it was kind of acting at the VWAP. But there was plenty of chances to get in this, right? If you were at your computer, it did happen very quick, but you did have some opportunities to kind of jump on this long, right? As we popped up the original top, we popped the top, we kind of settled, and then this bar opened and shot. I had a little back test here. And this kind of caused even more of a squeeze because we saw a bunch of people get short. If you guys remember how this bar opened, I'll put the bars on for you. We can zoom in. So this bar opened and it got to right here. We saw size selling come in and we saw initiated buying just come in. Oh, it's 13K. We saw initiated buying come in right there and just kind of gobble that all up. So somebody tried to add to their short position that they were fucked from down here, right? Trying to think 35.6 was going to be a decent spot, trying to call this top since we had a pullback on the tail on the previous bar, right? And they got their dicks smacked. Same thing here, except for what happened here is it's just a little bit of profit taking. People got up here, we didn't see any selling, saw some more people get long, added some size of their position, saw that nobody was really selling, so the market just kept auctioning up. Right now we're putting value back in here up at the top. It actually came up all the way, and it doesn't show it here. Maybe on Bybit it didn't happen. On Binance it tapped over 40K. Blue, what's up, man? We got really good excess, and does this look familiar to you guys at all? We got foiled by that high selling volume node, not gonna lie. It happens, Mad Cats, it happens. You just got to pay attention to the price. So when we're here, right? When you're here and you see these big selling come in and you don't see price keep going, right? Price just got here and we saw selling come in and it just sat here. And then all of a sudden it was just like, psh, they just gave up, right? You sold the top naturally. But if we look at this, right, look at this profile here. And then if we look at, where is it at? This one? Yeah, it's this one. We look at this profile here. So we had this big excess, right, to the top. And this is when everyone got short. Everyone's like, oh, that was it. That was it. Now we're going down. They shorted, right? And shorted hard and heavy. But not with real size. And that's the thing is, if you're not paying attention to market structure and you're just trying to listen to the market sentiment, the market can stay solvent, right? Even if it's going to go down to 10K or whatever it is, right? But the market can go up longer than you can stay in your position for the most part, right? Unless you're willing to just, I mean, if you're shorting, you'll probably get liquidated on a move like this. But same thing as if you're long, right? If you're long, and let's say you got in at 40,000, right? You got in at 40,000 to try to go long, and it liquidated you down here to 34. Now it's back at 40. So you're back at your entry price, and you got liquidated because you weren't paying attention to the market structure. You were trying to kind of call the position instead of playing with the market trend. That's why I posted, you know, if those of you guys that are just listening to somebody and trying to predict the market or trying to kind of hop on a train that is going the wrong direction, you know, irrational, then you can stay solvent. There we go. That's a good way to put it. That's what I was trying to think of. But yeah, we just seen, I mean, just a nice little retail trade head pop. That's all it was. We've seen this, you know, for those of you guys that trade the US stock market, you've seen this a bunch. Everyone's trying to call the top, and then they get their heads popped off, and that's it. We just start shooting up, and then, you know, change our name to fucking, I don't know, someone who does heroin, because we're just shooting up. And so now we'll just wait for the you did warn us about shorting this market. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I just saw all the supply that was trapped, right? Let me zoom this in. You could just tell there's a bunch of supply trapped. There's a bunch of supply trapped here. Everyone's trying to short. We're not making any lows. Same thing happened down here. Everyone's trying to short, not making any new lows. Value's moving up. Value. Now value's way up here, right? It just, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to try to, I don't know. I just saw people in the indicator section in the Discord shorting, and I was trying to talk with them, and they seemed like they had their mindset on being short. So, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, I don't want to try to convince somebody to do something that they don't want to do. If that's what they want to do, then, you know, I can't click the trigger for you. So, wasn't the squeeze mainly from single 600 million stop out on Binance? A single 600 million? I'm not sure. I didn't read about that. A lot of retail traders getting short over the weekend. Do you have a link to that, Scott? And so what we can do here is, and I've already kind of done it, but you know, just head over to TradingView and put in some levels, right? Probably the easiest way to put in levels, I think. Just because the interface is just so clean. On the CME, we see a gap up. Do we see it on the TPO? You see it on a TPO if you're looking on a CME. That's how I read this anyways. Yeah, shoot me the article. I'll definitely read that. So if you're talking about Bitcoin futures, right? Oops. So if you're looking at Bitcoin futures, you'll see the gap. This is the CME gap that everyone talks about, right? And the crypto chemist was sharing something funny with me earlier, and it was like he was talking about it. And it's like a guy in a therapist room, and the therapist says to the guy, "Are the CME gaps in the room with you right now?" Right? Yeah, this is the CME gap. Well, the CME gap's actually like 33, 34, 395. And you know, they say all gaps fill eventually, right? So if you go, you know, there's a gap down at 25K as well. So, you know, maybe we'll go down to 25K. Here's one thing I wanted to show you guys too. So if we're looking at crypto and we go to Bitcoin, Jesus, what the fuck's going on? We will see it get backfilled. Filled back? Maybe. You never know. I'm not counting on it. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. And I drew this trend line last week, but and it's from pretty far back. It's from that that spike down on 19 May, right? And we never got any lower lows, right? The thing is you know, people are so focused on this, right? So we had this big spike, we bounced down, and then they get so focused on this downward channel that we pop up, and they're not paying attention to what's going on the bigger picture. This is why I always say that you've got to, I mean, you're trading these moves, right? But if you're not paying attention to what's going on, that's why everyone's getting short right here. Even though we've just came back up, everyone's still short. They're like, oh, we're coming back down. They get their heads ripped off. Get right here, everyone shorts again. We rip up again, right? Huge rip, right? Anyone that said that they knew that it was going to come up to fucking, you know, 40K is just a liar, right? You don't know where it's going to go. There's just no way. You can make levels like I do, you know. You have specific spots that you're looking for it. But yeah. Yeah, Mad Cats, I remember you talking about that in the Discord. You're talking about looking for that short. I'm glad you didn't. But the thing is, the thing that got me, right, is if we would have had real supply in the market, we would have taken out the slow. You know, for those of you guys that have been through the boot camp, you know what I'm talking about when I talk about supply, but if we would have real supply in the market, we would have taken out this low, right? Because supply likes to show, you know, show who's boss. They like to win. And so since we didn't take out this low, I just started drawing lines, right? Started drawing lines of where I see price come down to. Price came down to here, price came down to here. We still didn't take this low, so there's no supply. And this is where we're seeing supply run out, right? Supply ran out right here. Supply runs out. Supply, there is supply here, right? They push it down. Next spot, they can't push it. Bring some supply, can't break it. Supply, supply, supply. Down to structure. Supply, down to structure. They finally break this low. But where do they go? Right here, and they can't break the prior low, so there's not enough supply. And then the next move up breaks previous structure and forms its own structure above previous structure. If you guys remember, I don't know if it was in the stream or where it was at, but we were talking about, and there's a clear gap on ETH, but there's a little bit of a gap on Bitcoin. You see this value, and there's value here. There's a kind of a gap up here at the top, right? A gap of value, more value up here. Popped up, we filled in that area, and then we pushed up. Didn't even pay attention to anything right here, and then it just popped up. Jake, you got class tomorrow? Hell yeah, nice. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna make sure I get some good sleep tonight, so I'm fucking on my A game tomorrow. But yeah, you know, so that's pretty much the old Bitcoin in a nutshell. Big kind of a macro look at it, and you know, right down to the nitty gritty where we're at now. We're just look for value. I did want to share this with you guys. For those of you guys that have what's it called? TradingView. And I gotta make sure I credit the person that on this indicator. Where the fuck is Discord at? Discord message. Who was it? Buddy. Those boots. Yeah, those boots. What time zone is the live trade room hours in? They are in Pacific time. It'll be 6:30 a.m. Pacific time to 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. And the reason is because that is when the US market opens. You're long from 38,309. Good stuff, man. Damn, you're. See, where'd you get long? 38,309, right above the PLC. Oh, right here, like break of this bar. Nice. Yeah, so these are the levels I'm looking for above, right? You want to see. I probably erase this one. So let's find some. Watch how it acts here, right? Because we're up there pretty high. About halfway, where I'll draw another level there. But anyways, so this market spaceman market profile indicator for um for trading view, if you guys want to kind of add it on, I might add it and mess with it a bit. I haven't had a big chance to do it, but I think I might just do it right now. Right? Why not? Here we are. Ooh, tick size. Let's move it to 1. We want to see all the ticks. Want the POC to be red naturally. Want our value area to be white. And we want our main profile. Click OK. Lots of red lines, guys. Lots of red lines. But yeah, so it's just something to look at, and then we can take our volume profile and maybe switch it onto the other side. That's a view up. Oops. Let's look at it on the right side. That doesn't look bad. Not too shabby. All right. So, who's ready to look at some stocks? Hang on, grab and can you show us the setups? Oh yeah. 1 second, guys. Let me go find my headband real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Legit freebies XXL 22nd Century Group. Damn. What does that even mean? Like XXL t-shirts? Because if that's the case, let me know. I like to wear extra large t-shirts though, so maybe knock off one of those X's. All right, James has got some stocks we got to look at first, so let's do that. Where's it at? Okay, let's see here. He said he needs some levels on Tesla. Oh, what the fuck is that shit? Oh, we're looking at crypto. Stock. Tesla. So if we go over these indicators, I don't really use these for stocks. Not sure if I think this the spaceman market profile thing was made for 897. What's up, man? I think it was made for think it was made for Bitcoin. Oh, thanks. Oh, okay. That's not bad. So you just have to mess with those settings, right? That's all it is. Um, you can use these if you want. Ticker symbol 20. Oh, ticker symbol 22nd. Your group is a stock. XXL ticker symbol. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we'll take a peek at it. Um, Settings 0.5. Better for Bitcoin or for Tesla. Um, so let's find some levels. I really don't like this market profile thing. Actually, I can't. I can't. No good. Not for me at least. I just don't like it. You guys like it, use it. Um, you know, I just don't like it. I just gotta mess with it more before I'm like gonna actually use it to make levels. Andrew, good evening. Earnings coming up. Okay, let's take a peek at the earnings calendar first. All right, so we got Tesla coming up tomorrow after the close. Uh, Logitech, be a decent one to look at. Uh, Really much. We got Visa, Google, Microsoft, AMD, UPS, GE, Apple, Starbucks, normally a decent one to play. McDonald's, Spotify, Shopify, Boeing, Facebook, PayPal, Qualcomm, Amazon, Merck. Oh, this is a good. Oh, they have earnings this week. I'm long on Merck right now, guys. Just so you guys know. And if you don't know, now you know. And maybe some gas plays. We'll see. All right. So Tesla. You take a peek at Tesla. You see that it has moved down and kind of found a little bit of balance. Right. So let's get our line drawer out, and we'll draw some levels, and then we'll transfer them to our other chart, and that's how we'll do this. So we're seeing some value get put in above. Up, our POCs come down, kind of balance out. We see 3 point of controls right here in the same spot. That's going to be a level to watch for sure. They make good chemicals, Merck. Yes, they do. And they're about to make one maybe that might be a winner. Below here. All right. Let's move this over. All right. So this, for those of you guys that don't know, is TD Ameritrade. I'll be able to. Okay. Actually, that was good. Okay. So here's Tesla. And we're looking at a TPO with a volume profile, kind of backed up against each other. Otto, what's up? So here is our point of controls that we were talking about that are lined up. Oh, we can actually draw lines on this chart. Line tools. So Value below. So it looks like we're just back into value on Tesla, honestly. So we have value above. So if they have good earnings, and you guys see that Elon strategically tweeted, if we go back to this, Elon's smart, guys.
I might pump, but I don't dump.
Right, right. Yeah, he's been on a tear. Where's that tweet that I saw? Look at this. You guys think that he's not my friend? Classic. Elon just finally just posting Matrix shit, huh? Hmm. Interesting coincidence, don't you think, guys? I mean, I'm just saying. You know, could just be random, but you know, who knows? Anywho, where's that tweet that he tweeted about earlier? Well, who knows? Can't find it. But he tweeted something along the lines of basically that the new Texas plant is going to be like 50 or 500 feet long or 5 miles long or some shit like that. You know, conveniently right before earnings are supposed to come out till tomorrow. There's no coincidences with that. Yeah, so what we're looking for on Tesla, right? We see that we're pretty much trading within value. We want to see, I want to see this level. $660, right? That's the level. I mean, of course, we want to see it get out of value, but out of this 660 level, you can start to see it actually climb up to this 667 level. So let's go over to our trades and find some. We can probably play a weeklies on these options. Um, Elon may take the TPO Bootcamp after that tweet. Maybe he already did. You never know, right? A lot of names in there. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. All these are pretty jacked up. These calls went down though, so it looks like people took profit, and that's just because we see the little pull down on Friday. This is just people taking earnings or profit before earnings. But pretty decent options. I like to buy options like with some time. Right, Tesla options are a little bit more expensive. We'll look at the 660 level. We're of course looking at the 643 level. Below that, we're looking back down here into this balance zone. What's up with these recast drawing tools in this fucking thing? I thought there was like actual drawing tools. Flexible grid. Charts. Interesting. Well, guess we're fucked, huh? These strongs are shit. We'll just put a balance area here, then like this. That'll be our balance area below. And above. Above that level. Maybe do computer science again. I could have sworn there's a way to fucking highlight in here. Almost positive that there is. The pretty fucking dumb. All right, what else did James want us to look at? So there's our levels we're looking at on Tesla. I'm not really looking to play Tesla. It's a bit overpriced for my blood to play the options. AMD is the next one he wanted us to look at. We might actually have to just do these levels on let's look at options on here. We'll look at it on here. Similar levels. Oh, nice. No sound? Yeah, there's sound, bro. I'm just not talking. Sorry, I was like super focused. You should be able to hear me now. All right, next one was AMD. Look at AMD. We took a play on AMD a couple of weeks ago. Worked out pretty nice. It was a short. Oh, 50 cent. I need to figure out how to not get I think if I keep getting, because I keep getting messages about playing trademark music, and I think if I get too many that I'll get shadow banned or something like that. You can definitely put some music on though. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't tell that shit. No copyright. Here we go. Let's hit this. Yeah, I got a bunch of fucking complaints about it. Like a bunch of videos got flagged. It was annoying as shit. Alright, so with AMD, let me know if the music's too loud. With AMD, we see we're kind of settled above where we see kind of the top of this market structure, right? We have structure above, so we want to pay attention. We'll just draw a level there. The bottom, it's kind of the bottom and the tops of that level. So that 93.5 level, looking for it to come up to that level. What I imagine is what we can probably try to capture, and if we look at AMD options, and let's go to charts. Let's turn this one to lilac, go to trade, and so we're looking at this 91 level, but with a target of 93, right? So we're looking for a pullback into structure, top of structure, right? Looking for it to hold and then push up. So earnings are I think they're tomorrow, right? Or are they Tuesday? Yeah, they're Tuesday. So earnings are Tuesday on AMD after market. So what we're looking for is look for some profit taking. If not, we break these tops. We're just gonna have to try to catch some pop in. So if we go to our options plays here, we're looking at E3. So typically when you're playing options, right, you want to buy like either right out of the money or maybe one standard deviation out of the money and catching momentum. Right, so let's take a peek at this 93. We'll send it to lilac. We'll switch back over to our chart, and this will let us see. Let's change the style of this. So this way we can see our standard bars. So this right here shows us our what the option price has been of these options over the past so many days, right? So we see that it was all the way down to 72 cents here. I can't see the date. Let me see. Here on Monday last week, right? If you guys don't like the music, just let me know. I'll change it. I don't care. And so what we're trying to do on the options chart, right, is find a fair price. Oh, let me move this in so you guys can see the price. Here we go. Is find a fair price that we can get in on, right? Giving a bit of dub set for those geezers. Maybe this one might be better. Let's see. There we go. It's more chill. So we see our fair price down here. Oh, look at all these drawings now. The fuck? Right here, so $2. So what we want to look for is look for AMD to pull back the price of the option to change down to $2, around $2. That's how we'll know our fair value is at. So let's take a note of that. AMD $2 calls if they get down there. Remember, these are just weeklies this week. So if you're looking more like farther out, we'd have to look at something else, but that's just a good level. Look for it to pull down to around $2. Could be a decent price, and that's where we can go. I don't know what this theoretical option price shit is. Some bullshit indicator that the thing puts on, I guess. All right, what else is James looking at? Let's see. Microsoft, not worth our time. We're not even gonna look at it. If he wants to look at that shit, he can look at it himself. Apple. Let's look at Apple. Go back to preview. Pretty much what I do every Sunday night, guys. I know it's boring, but this is kind of what it takes sometimes. You know, you gotta kind of just figure out where your levels are gonna be at, and then look for your plays. And this is how you do it for a living, I guess. Oops. You know, seems a little boring. Normally I put some better music on, but since YouTube hates us, we can't. The earnings coming up here. So look for Apple to get balance off that 146 level. Look at some options on Apple. Target here. XRP beat me. Our target's basically just these tops, I guess. 150. Tough go. We'd have to just basically buy at the money. Let's take a look at what we're looking at. Big swings. So $1.22. Like a fair price for those. Maybe even $2.50. Yeah, right there, it looks good. And so this candlestick chart, guys, it might look a little bit weird. But so the way that it works, it's basically showing that during this 30-minute period, the Apple 21 730 call for the 149 call was worth $2 up to $2.80. And you got to remember that these are, when we're looking at these, it says $2, like $2.93. This is $293. That's what this is. That's what this is looking at. All right. What else did he want? Let's see. I know it could just be a bit boring, you know, so if you guys want to change it up or want me to change it up, you know, just let me know. I got no issues. I appreciate you guys hanging out though, for sure. This is what I do every night, every Sunday night by myself anyways, so it's nice to have some company. Some Starbucks. Let's look at some Starbucks. He wants to take a peek at some Starbucks. Starbucks normally has some good plays. Let's move up. Oh, a big area here. If we can narrow it down a bit. Good. Monday morning for you, Rasta? So it's pretty, I mean, it's pretty extended, right? We're pretty high up here. Let's take a look at the options. Yeah, look at these. See these Starbucks options? They're up already 100% for the day, for the weeklies, and then even out September calls, they're up a lot. That's not even a play you want to get into. You'd have to really see it. Want the joint? You think? Sounds nice. Yeah, I'll take a coffee, Andy's. Sorry about that, guys. So I mean, let's see. That's a tough go, Starbucks. Just see value just keep going up, and it's not, I think we're at all-time highs on Starbucks for sure. We are. Big pumps. No copyright sounds. I think that's what I'm using now. Andy's with the $5. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'll definitely grab that copy for that morning stream tomorrow. Yeah, Starbucks is gonna have to be a wait and see type situation, guys. We're gonna have to pay attention in the morning and see what happens. Just look for it to break at the bottom of this structure first. All right, set some alerts. Wait for it to break the bottom of structure. See how it performs in the pre-market. I think I'll start the stream tomorrow at 6 o'clock too, so we can kind of look at some pre-market action. Start a little bit early. What else did he want? A little Facebook. Facebook's at all-time highs. Yeah, Facebook had nice run up. I was actually pretty happy about this one. Look at this liquidation, guys. On Friday on Starbucks. So you have value moving up, right? People get down here, they try to short, get their heads ripped off. Moves up, moves up. People take profit in the end to the close, right? Bunch of FOMOing short, pop up because we're below previous value. But where we're going up, back to this previous value. We get above it, put in nice value, never break the lowest structure, pop up. Big volume comes in, right? Right at the end of the day, you see big volume come in right here, and then what happens? Boom, huge gap up. This is aftermarket, and then market opens up. People take some profit, trade some pre-market here, try to sell off. Where do we try to sell off to? If there was supply in the market, morning decentralized. If there was supply in the market, right, we would break this low. We don't break the low. So where do we go? Back up. I mean, it's just a classic market maker move, guys. That's just what they do. And now that we know how the auction works, right? If there was real selling in the market, they'd sell it past this low, but it doesn't sell past that low. And all the FOMO shorts that got shorting here that thought that they were gonna get priced back down to here, get stuck and get their heads ripped off, right? We go all the way up, meet some supply, take it back down, right? So you're pretty much sitting right on that volume shelf right here. So we have our levels down here. So we have some decent levels on Facebook. We know where supply is at, which is up here. Draw a little box for supply. Sometimes you can change the color of these if you want to. Just seems like too much work, you know. Just remember if they're above their supply, if they're below their demand. We have our VWAP. So what we'll look for on Apple, and let's look at some of the calls. So they're not up too much. Not too bad, not too bad. So let's take a look at these. Oh, did we already drop it, Apple? We did. Oh yeah, we did. What the fuck am I doing, guys? Oh no, I'm on Facebook, that's why. Dumb. Guys. The Apple calls don't look bad. Facebook. They're up. They're up crazy. Look at that. So we know, right? And if we go back, right? So we'll take a peek at these anyways. Supply equals liquidity, exactly. But supply also means selling. So, and demand equals buying. So supply is selling, demand is buying. Okay. So this thing was $14 on Friday. So we want to look for it to get down here. Let's see what level that is. You have to pay a little bit to play Facebook, but it might be worth it. Might be worth it. Look at Shopify. Shopify's just grinding up. Imagine if you bought Shopify during the COVID dip, guys. Let's watch this. It's gonna hurt your feelings. $300. Look at it now. 1,600. What kind of percentage is that? You know what I mean? Like fucking A. Or as Andy's would say, fucking hell. You know? Like, god damn. But what do? We just trade the chart right in front of us, right, guys? Find some nice options plays we can get on here. Nice balance zone. Oh, it changed the fucking thing forever. Damn it. How much is she for 30 minutes? Shit, Brad. Shit. Check the theta, yeah. But when you're playing weeklies, you already know that theta's shit, so. And these are just fucking earnings plays, so probably play some these gaps. Thing's fucking weird. Oh, what kind of fucking janky ass fucking. Oh, I am on the CBOE. Damn. What's that gap? Oh, it's a weird chart. See the back test of structure. This thing's ugly as fuck, guys. Shopify's a tough one to play too. Everything's up so much. Oops. Not too bad. It's gonna cost you $5,000 to play these though. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's time to throw that smoking jacket on and light a pipe. Exactly. So the sounds that just kind of let you like zone out and really get focused on the chart. I'm not a huge fan of Shopify. This go around. Let's see what else he was taking a peek at. Spot, Array, ENPH. What the fuck is that? Oh, an energy company. Oh, okay. Yeah, now we got something to fucking play with. This is what I like. Right where I like to find my plays. Okay, so We have a nice little play here. Structure. Of okay. We'll look for the market to pull back down into this structure to this 176 level. ETH break in top of structure. Nice. Bitcoin. I'm still just sitting in that Bitcoin trade, letting it rock till it's tired. I mean, it hasn't showed any sign of weakness. That single prints below, it didn't eat into him at all. So just let it go. Levels I'm looking to into 180. So 180 calls are $10, huh? More like breaking stops, hitting one of these. He's looking like this girl right here. Ooh, we saw some people get short. These are on sale. Let's take a look. Not high volume here. He's open interest is a lot of open interest on these long calls. For 200, but nothing good. Oh yeah, the MES is fucking worthless that night. $18 implied move. Alright, enough with James shit. His stock suck. Let's see what we got on my list of games to really take a peek at. We think Google's breaking up. That's still pretty much normal. I kind of want to short Smith & Wesson, not because I don't like the brand, just because, you know, if we keep getting all these, what the fuck just happened? If we keep getting all these blocks on guns and shit, you know, people are gonna stop buying them. Facebook, just Nvidia. Let's look at Nvidia. Nvidia looks like something we can play. Oh no, we don't want to play calls. I want to look at some puts. Oh, they're cheap. Cheap. Might be worth it to risk it for some Nvidia puts. 83. Yeah, they're cheap. Just some weekly puts though, because there's that chip shortage right now. Another one I was looking at is Netflix. Because Netflix seems like it's about to take a piss. I'm getting this little last 2 raw, and then we're gonna dump it. So the trick with options, guys, is you've got to stay patient. If you don't stay patient, you're gonna get your fucking face ripped off. Because theta is time decay on options. That is what kills the price of options. And so if you get theta decay, what will happen is your option will be worthless and you won't even know what happened. You'll just know that the option's not worth shit anymore. So where's price going to come down to? There's value there. For the first drop, I might try to go a little bit longer. These plays. Like that level there. 507. Netflix. So the weekly calls are up, right? Which makes sense, which is good for us because pretty much everyone's kind of figuring that it's going to go up. What's going on here? Level do we like down? This 507 level, but it's going to take some time to get down to that 507. So a lot of times people look at these options, they see 315 here, they're like, that looks juicy. But seeing these 505s here for 14 bucks, they're down 20%. These are down 40% because theta's killing them, right? Because time is killing them. So what we want to look for, give us some time. Down 20%. Lots of open interest right here on these 500s. Let's just take a look at these. Yeah, getting cheaper. We want to try to see if we can snag them for 10 bucks. Not a bad price for them. So 10 bucks, 1,000 bucks, right? 1,000 bucks an option. Could be pretty decent. Let's see what else. What else we're looking at. That's pretty much it. Everything else is probably going to be like You know. Wait, and what about anything you guys want me to look at? Let's see. CrowdStrike, Salesforce, Roblox. Oh, Roblox looks nice actually. Roblox seems to have came down and got support off of prior structure tops. So if it trades back up into structure here, talking 86 to 88, so ETH is still pumping. Fuck yeah, nice. Some discounted calls on Roblox. Look at these 85 calls. A pretty good price right there. Let's write that down. I like this one. This gonna be the one with the star next to it. Some Roblox calls. Take a shot over at ETH. Come back down into value. Look at that. Look at all that volume right there, guys. Mad Cats, thank you for the 5, man. Thank you. A lot of volume right there. So let's see if, I mean, you want to see if ETH gets above that level. But I think that's it, guys. Unless you guys want me to take a peek at anything before I turn in for the night. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta get in bed. Gotta be up early. Thank you, man. Hey, remember, you know, you did all the hard work, man. I'm just a facilitator here to, you know, show you the door. You guys are doing all the hard work walking through the door. So, you know, I appreciate everything you guys do for me and for the community, and I appreciate you guys, you know, coming to hang out, even though it's I don't know, it's probably a little bit more boring of a stream, I guess. Mostly just me just kind of looking at charts and trying to figure out what the plan is for tomorrow option wise. Pretty much what I do every Sunday. Oh, one thing I wanted to check before we turn it in. Let's look at some COT reports. Yeah, this is interesting. Institutional money on Bitcoin adding to their short on that rise up. Danya XRP bag. Yeah. So, look at where's the fucking S&P, dude? Am I losing my mind? $200. Oh, here we go. Holy shit. Blowing up. Damn. The institutional money is pretty short here. Stock index. Electricity. Mini is what I'm looking for. There's the micro E-mini NASDAQ. NASDAQ 100 mini. Here we go. Ugh. Maybe it is. I don't know. Any figures for liquidations on that? I haven't seen anything. Someone was saying, Andy's, that like somebody got liquidated for like 60 million or some shit. It looks like, I mean, they're still net long, right? Asset managers are still net long. Million contracts here, 400,000 here. Added about 20k to the short to hedge. Got a little spread going on. You see leverage funds don't know what the fuck they're doing, like I always say. These are prop firms and hedge funds and shit. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just guessing. Institutional money and asset managed money taking a little breather, taking some profit going into earnings. So that's interesting to look at for sure. But yeah, other than that, guys, I think I am going to call it, get some rest, and I will see you guys in the morning. You guys have a good time, and yeah. What's up, Andy's fucking hell? All right, good night, guys. Good night. And I'll let you know about that those raps, the song that I'm making. I don't know if it's gonna be a rap or if it's just gonna be kind of like a go. I'll see it here. I'll just show it to you guys. Or I'll just type in it. I don't give a fuck. Let me pull it over. They called Binance is going to buy their own planet after shorts liquidating with 48k. Liquidations, wow. Yeah, bearish bull. This is the one, bro. Oh, the bottom is started to get a little nasty, so I won't share the bottom part because I don't think I'm gonna include that part because we don't like to keep it nasty on here. But yeah. Empty the drawer like Franklin. Who knows who Franklin is? Empty the drawer like Franklin. Nah, not the turtle. Nasty time. Demon time. Demon time. Yeah, not too bad. I'd have to like, figure it out with a nice beat and stuff, but it took me like one morning, so it's not like I don't have all this like I don't have all the structure set up yet. But a nice little start. Try to include it on the you're lost on it? Franklin from GTA. Franklin. You like it? Thanks, bro. I'm just messing around. It's not done either, but we still gotta edit it. Fucking, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna get to bed, guys. I'm fucking about to fall asleep. Yeah, GTA 5 goes hard. Fuck yeah. But yeah, you guys have a good night, and I will catch you all later. Thanks, bro. Thank you.